Welcome to The Newsworthy. All the day's news in less than 10 minutes. Fast, fair, fun, and on the go. Thanks so much for listening. Today, we are talking about a deadly shooting at a Texas church. Plus, what are the Paradise Papers? Amazon is lowering prices for the holidays, and a Hershey's bar with no chocolate. All that and more in less than 10 minutes. I'm Erica Mandy. Today is Monday, November 6th. You ready? Let's do this. All right, today we start with another mass shooting, this time at a Texas church. CBS News reports at least 26 people are dead, another 20 are hurt. Officials there say the victims range in age from just 5 years old up to 72. It happened yesterday at the First Baptist Church in Sutherland Springs, Texas. It's a small rural town just southeast of San Antonio, and reports say it's one of those towns where everybody knows each other. The shooter was apparently dressed in all black and had a bulletproof vest on. Reports say he was 26-year-old Devin Patrick Kelly. He's now dead. It's not clear yet if someone else killed him or if he killed himself, but here's what we do know. CNN reports he used to be in the Air Force. He was discharged for bad conduct a few years ago, specifically for assaulting his wife and child. At this point, officials haven't set a motive for the shooting, but we will likely learn more this week about the victims and their stories. President Trump is in Asia, part of a 12-day tour there. He's in Japan today for formal talks, and one of the topics expected to be top of mind for the whole trip, North Korea. Already, President Trump sent a strong message during a joint news conference with Japan's prime minister. President Trump said the, quote, era of strategic patience is over. President Trump also said he met with Japanese families who had loved ones abducted by North Korea. The president did mention the shooting in Texas as well. When asked about guns, he said mental health is more of the problem. Looking ahead, the president will go to South Korea tomorrow. There's talk of a possible meeting with Russia's president sometime during his trip as well. The Wall Street Journal reports President Trump said he wants Russia's help on North Korea, and he says it's just one of many leaders he'll be meeting with throughout the trip. A U.S. senator got assaulted at his home in Kentucky, and he apparently has 5 broken ribs from it. The AP reports Senator Rand Paul is recovering, and it's not clear when he'll be back to work. Police arrested one of his neighbors for the assault, but the motive for it, not really clear. They're known as the Paradise Papers, and they're part of a huge new leak of financial documents. The spotlight will be on the super rich and powerful who keep cash offshore. Think celebrities, politicians, and big companies that may do this. We're talking about the ways some wealthy people try to avoid taxes, or maybe just try to keep their financial dealings private. But it may not be a secret anymore. And this is no small feat to uncover. The BBC says nearly 100 media groups are helping to investigate these papers. Because get this, there are 13.4 million documents. They were just leaked yesterday from one of the world's largest offshore law firms, and there's already some news coming out of them. For example, Forbes reports 2 key Trump administration officials have been tied to money from Russia, and it includes the U.S. Commerce Secretary. Also, a key aide of the Prime Minister in Canada has been linked to offshore schemes, and it apparently may have cost the country millions. Even the Queen of England is involved. The Guardian reports millions of the Queen's private money was invested offshore. It may not be illegal, but it will probably raise a lot more questions. Expect to hear more about the Paradise Papers throughout the week. All right, other things people may be talking about today. The New York City Marathon. An American woman won the marathon yesterday for the first time in 40 years. ESPN says Shalane Flanagan ran the marathon in 2 hours, 26 minutes, and 53 seconds. BMW owners, be aware. There's a recall that affects 1 million cars in North America. Reuters says the recall is because of 2 separate fire hazards. The first recall affects the 3 Series because of a wiring issue for the heating and AC. The second covers a variety from 2007 to 2011. There's a valve heater that could rust and cause a fire. BMW says the recall could expand to more countries, but for now, you should check if your car is affected, and if it is, take it to a dealer to get the issue fixed. Amazon is lowering prices just in time for the holiday season. The Wall Street Journal reports it's to keep prices competitive with those low-price retail rivals like Walmart and Dollar General. So here's what's different. Amazon may add a new tag that says discount provided by Amazon, meaning whoever is selling the product on Amazon may set the price one way, but then Amazon swoops in, discounts it, and Amazon picks up the difference in the price. Apparently, some items have been marked down up to 9%. So shoppers are happy about it. The risk? Amazon could mess up some relationships with big brands who don't want their products sold at cheaper prices online or anywhere. This may be a warning not to always trust what we see in the App Store on our phones. Digital Trends reports there was a fake of the very popular WhatsApp messaging app. Apparently, there was one that looked like the real thing on Google Play, but it was actually a scam. It just gave you a bunch of ads. 1 million people reportedly fell for it and downloaded the fake version. But Fortune reports it's not the first time imposters have made it onto Google Play, so you may want to double-check what you download. When you hear the brand Hershey, what do you think of? Chocolate, right? Well, for the first time in more than 20 years, there will be a Hershey bar with no chocolate. 0. Instead, it's called the Hershey Gold Bar. Fortune reports it's made out of caramel, pretzels, and peanuts. It'll be available on December 1st. Offensive or just a joke? Some backlash over Larry David's monologue on Saturday Night Live over the weekend. You know Larry David from Curb Your Enthusiasm? Well, he made a joke on SNL about checking out women while in concentration camps. Some say, not okay. The Holocaust is off limits, period. Others say it's just typical Larry David humor. The winner of the box office over the weekend was Thor Ragnarok. It's the third Thor movie, and it opened with $121 million in North America. Variety reports that's in the top 5 best opening weekends of the year. And that's it. You are all caught up from the weekend. Be sure to subscribe if you haven't already so you don't miss an episode. And I so appreciate it if you share the Newsworthy with your friends and family. Thanks so much again for listening. And as always, if you want to read more about any of today's stories, you can just go to thenewsworthy.com, click show notes at the top of the homepage, and find today's episode. The Newsworthy is available every day, Monday through Friday by 4 a.m. Eastern Time. We will talk again tomorrow. Have a great day.